my name is Rochelle from I Create Cafe Manila of Felta Multimedia Inc., Minecraft Education Edition and Microsoft Philippines Global Training Partner. And welcome to Minecraft Education Edition Esports Live Series. So last series we talk about esports, a lot of facts about it, and we also talk about the esports as a game-based learning and as an educational tool. We also talk about the esports embedded in the curriculum, and today we are going to talk about its case study and how we practice esports in the classroom. Esports education in practice. As a growing number of schools around the world become early adapters of esports, we are seeing examples of innovative practice and a variety of models for embedding esports activities into different educational settings. In 2019, the High School Esports League or HSEL suggested there are 1,500 high school participating in their esports leagues and NASEF reported there are 260 clubs across 27 US states and 3 Canadian provinces with more than 3,000 students participating. This early adoption of esports in education reflected worldwide with schools in Europe, Asia, and in the Middle East are also offering similar opportunities for students in middle and high school. From information published and openly accessible, we have been able to categorize the ways in which schools are weaving esports into their programs offerings such as co-curricular activity, extracurricular, and community education. So, for co-curricular activities, there are some example of practices from around the world where schools have opted to design completely new programs or use pre-designed program within their curriculum. In Europe, specifically in Finland, the Practicum Vocational School pioneered the country's first esports program in 2015, led by Carl Ogland. The work undertaken developed a school esports curriculum, identifying the core competencies and foundational elements for esports education. This included aspects of physical education, nutrition, and sleep science, as well as coaching, ergonomics, and netiquette. In the United States, Fairhaven Middle School, New Jersey, have developed a program called Fairhaven Innovates. The program designed, led by educator Chris Avalos, blends 21st century skills, innovation, and technology with the aim of preparing young people for the world that they will be expected to work, live, and succeed in when they graduated school. The program focuses on the development of five key skills. First, creative problem solving in complex challenges. Second, goal setting for oneself and team. Third, persistence in problem solving, making effective use of available resources, taking the initiative to do appropriate research, testing, and troubleshooting. Fourth, feedback communication skills. Give, find, and use feedback to improve oneself. Team to persevere through failure and find success. And last but not the least is contribution through collaborative discussion and task with diverse teammates. In 2018, a partnership between the High School Esports League and Microsoft led to the publication of a 3 esports curriculum development by educators in Kansas. The gaming concepts curriculum teaches college and career skills in social emotional learning. The curriculum covers self-advocacy, personal and social behavior, interpersonal communication, fluency in technology, and strategy development. Now, students who took the esports class at Complete High School Maze near Wichita, Kansas, reported that they've spent time less playing video games at home, and students' attendance also improved and saw improvements in their grades above the school average. Now, for extracurricular activity, Many schools currently delivers esports in schools as an extra curricular club or activity. Now, students can practice against club members, but real team gameplay is tested out by competing against other teams. In the United States, some schools join an established league such as High School Esports League or HSEL and High School Star League or HSL. However, some districts have now created their own leagues, including Orange Country, CA, Connecticut, Ohio, Michigan, with other school districts beginning to follow suit. This trend is seen in countries around the world, with a recent report suggesting that 20% of leaders across K 12 and higher education in North America, Latin America, Asia Pacific, Europe, and Middle East have already set up an esports program, and a further 71% are considering offering one in the future. Third, for the community, there are some schools that are concerned that any initiative that requires a lot of technology will too costly to run. However, there are some case studies of esports league being run by community facilities such as libraries. In this case, technical resources or budgets can be pulled across the community, enabling a wide range of people to take part and or bring their own device. In France, in 2014, a League of Legends tournament or League of Legends tournament was organized between French libraries known as LOL and BIB. Participation in the tournament is free and matches are organized with three different levels to enable inclusive participation. The first one is Baby LOL or level 0 to 19. We have the Junior League for 20 to 30 unranked and Ranked League for 30 ranked. In the United Kingdom in 2017, a pilot project was undertaken with Westminster Libraries, UK, and the British Esports Association to deliver esports training for children at Maida Vale Library, London. The aim was to determine if libraries could play a role in helping to foster future British esports talent, as well as increasing awareness of esports with parents, children, teachers, and media and government. The training club featured games or Rocket League, as well as seasons on esports coaching, communicating, and journalism, followed by a Q&A. In the following section, we will take a deeper dive into some of the existing esports curricular, exploring the different approaches adopted by educators in Practicum Vocational School, Finland. As outlined in Section 4.1, the Practicum Vocational School pioneered the country's esports program in 2015, led by Carl Ogland. The Word Undertaken developed a school esports curriculum identifying the core competencies and foundational elements for esports. The author suggests that there are four keys components in all of their esports courses. First is coaching, second is gaming, third is education, and of course, fourth is workout. They suggest that all of these are supported by good management in the form of the National Federation, a gaming organization, or a school. They identify a number of key competencies that students develop as part of an esports course, illustrated in Figure 22 shown on the screen. Here, educators illustrate the ways in which curriculum. What they need is not more time gaming, but rather support from educators in understanding that to be successful in esports, they need to balance learning new skills and knowledge, teamwork, goal awareness, health and fitness, and communication, etc. With schools and life commitment. By learning to manage themselves, to operate as a part of a team, and to strive for balanced students to learn to be successful esports athletes. We provide an outline of one of the basic course worth 10 credits available to students at the practicum vocational school. However, some additional lectures and classes are conducted across all of the courses. Briefly include this: insight into game-based learning. A lecture from a games professional covering aspects such as the benefits of digital games, health risk of digital gaming, performance optimization, role of sleep and exercise in gaming, advice for game educators. For sports and health education, um, the Finnish team suggests teaming up with your physical education or sports science colleague to deliver this. Specifically, the PE educator should cover issues such as team spirit, teamwork, sportsmanship, planning, communication, and goal orientation, as well as helping students understand the importance of balancing physical fitness, nutrition, and rest. The philosophy used is one day consists of 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals 24, 24 hours, where you need to, of course, you need an 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work or school, and 8 hours of something else. Therefore, players have 8 hours to balance fitness, nutrition, and gameplay. For physical exercise, contrary to popular belief, esports players need to be physically fit. Students were given different fitness options, where we have team sports, swimming, gym passes, etc. And were asked to develop a team activity schedule. Among the benefits of exercise for esports players are better circulation and oxygen uptake and stress relief. It can also help in preventing sports injuries such as carpal tunnel syndrome and neck and back pains. For mental coaching, a sports teacher or coach provides students with an important source of support in developing the esports mindset. For example, this is not just in gaming, they are learning the skills required to become an athlete. A range of tools and exercise can help students learn to focus and to be present not only in physical but also mentally. There is also an opportunity to help students develop social and emotional skills here. And it is especially important for them to learn how to deal with both success and disappointment. For building team spirit, having a team with a vision of a goal is important. It gives students a common issue to work on together. Here, students practice team building exercises in a non-gaming setting and develop an ethos of sportsmanship and friendship. The school also have found that something that is crucial in building team spirit is having the students dress in team clothes where possible. For example, when going to the gym. For responsibility, based on the Swedish Esports Code of Council, students are taught the rules and ethics for esports events at all levels. For both players and organizers, the code of conduct is also used to help create a better environment in esports, where players are not judged for how they look in a game, but how you behave, how you play. For the basic course, these are overarching teaching elements that are taught across all the course. We outline the basic course content next. First is the physical exercise. Students participate in the mandatory morning workout at the gym or another place of exercise designated by the teacher. The content consists of first is fitness and strength training in different forms. Second, exercise routine, warm up, workout, stretch and stretching. And last but not the least is relaxation. For basic and exercise, breakfast provided by the school for all esports students, during which the following themes are discussed. Development principles, exercise, periodization of training or of the training, the importance of the right diet, the importance of sleep and rest, and weight training, skills training, speed training, cardio, endurance training, mental training, maintenance of dairy versus exercise dairy. Next is diet dairy, and of course, sleep dairy. For the lecture series in which invited experts lecture on their field of specialization. Based on the lectures, teachers continue to work on different themes such as game education, media education, mental training, stress, doping, special areas of sports, and teamwork and communication. For personal development, time students spend on their games from home as leisure. It counts as school time when playing with the school team, during which time the student represents the school and is expected to behave accordingly. Evaluation at least once a year by a specialist from their sports for each individual athlete alone, mental training, exercise time in their sports or game, and of course, critical reflection and self-evaluation. For the events, time students spends on their game from home, at leisure, competing in an event. So as above, it counts as school time when playing with the school team, during which time the student represents the school and is expected to behave accordingly. Code of conduct, competition, representation of participation in events in their sports or game, and critical reflection and self-evaluation. The advanced course is aimed at developing semi-professional and professional esports athletes, streamers, vloggers, and so on. It includes additional elements relating to finance and legal responsibilities, which comes with sponsors, contracts, accounting, and so on, as well as a detailed module on personal branding, focusing on learning how to market yourself, including creating personal brand, analysis of the market and key competitors, and lastly, social media strategy, presence and reach, choice of platforms, etc. For the English Language Arts Orange Country, development as a partnership between the University of California, Irvine Development, High School in Orange Country, California, and the North American Scholastic Esports Federation, or NASEF, English Language Arts Integrated Course for grade 9 to 12 grade were designed to connect esports and connect or content standards. Next generation science standards, English language arts, International Society for Technology in Education, and social emotional learning. First is the game design for ninth grade. These are the overarching teaching elements that are taught across all of the courses. We outline the basic courses content below or next. For the course description, the esports industry holds unrealized potential for a ninth grade English language arts classroom. The stories told within games, the methodology of characters, literacy required to achieve mastery, and opportunities to integrate the intersections between technology, culture, and play all parallel English language arts skills and concepts. Unit 1 Game On. What is competitive gaming? Students write an expository essay that explains what esports are, making connections with the story of a video game by reading a short story text to understand elements of plot. Unit 2 is Evolution of Esports. Students will conduct research on the past, present, and future of the esports industry. And as researchers, they will learn the basics of evaluating sources for credibility, continue to apply annotation strategies, and cite sources. For unit number 3, Esports Ecosystem, students are immersed into the various roles available in the community or ecosystem of esports. They will explore career in the areas of content creation, entrepreneurship, strategy, and organizations, as well as how fandom and journalism contribute to the industry. For unit number 4, Esports Ecosystem, students will engage with real-world examples of challenging ethical esports dilemmas and discuss how actions within esports affect the people in and around the environment. Students will study ways others have expressed their experiences and use writing to express their own thoughts and feelings. Unit number 5, Legends of Lore. Students will study archetypes in literature and game lore and examine the purpose of storytelling and the purpose of gameplay. To analyze both mediums as texts worth studying. In doing so, they will learn about the elements of stories and of esports games and the archetypes that influence many genres of text. For unit number 6, Creator's Journey, students will take their knowledge of how esports game operate as well as their understanding of the story, setting, and character to create a unique game concept. Going through the iterative process of game design, they will craft ideas, receive and implement feedback, and make an effort at publication. Microsoft HSEL curriculum. The HSEL gaming concept curriculum was developed in partnership with Microsoft and is designed to prepare and support teachers and to all educators through the Microsoft education community. With a complete curriculum including standards, overview, and full lesson plans available for download from HSEL. First, piloted in 2018 at Complete High School Maze in Kansas, HSEL Gaming Concepts teaches college and career-ready skills and social-emotional learning using esports as a context. The curriculum covers a variety of topics and skills, including self-advocacy, personal and social behaviors, interpersonal communication, fluency in technology, and strategy development. First is Microsoft High Esports League. For the instruction, designed with flexibility for different educational setting in mind, it can either be a zero point 0.5 credit or a 1.0 credit course with only a few minor adjustments. Each lesson is intended to be taught in a 1 hour time frame as follows. First is direct and indirect construction for 20 minutes, practice gaming time for 30 minutes, and reflection in 10 minutes. For the standard gaming appreciation, the students values gaming for health, enjoyment, challenge, self-exceptions, and or social interaction. Number two, motor skills. The students demonstrate competency in motor skills and movement patterns needed to perform a variety of physical activities. Third is learning concept. The students demonstrate competency in motor skills and movement patterns needed to perform a variety of physical activities. Fourth is health promotion and preventative care for gamers. The students will comprehend the concept related to health promotion and preventative care in gamers as related to the following content areas. The content areas are not listed in any particular order. So we have the nutrition, injury prevention, personal health, mental and emotional health, substance abuse, misuse, abuse, and addiction. Fifth is the access health information, products, and services. The students will demonstrate the ability to access valid health information and health promoting products and services. Six is the self-management. The students will demonstrate the ability to maintain health-enhancing behaviors and reduce health risks. Seventh is the interpersonal communication, personal and social behavior. The student will demonstrate the ability to use interpersonal communication skills that respects self and others in online gaming settings. Standard 8 is influence of culture, media, and technology. The students will analyze the reciprocal influence of esports, culture, media, technology, and other factors. Standard 9 is making setting and decision-making skills. Students will demonstrate the ability to use goal setting and decision-making skills to enhance gaming success. Standard 10 is active participation. The students will participate regularly in gaming activities. And Standard 11 is advocating for esports. The students will demonstrate the ability to advocate for scholastic acceptance of esports. That's all I got for you today for the Minecraft Education Edition Curriculum Case Studies. For those who haven't watched our previous videos, you may watch it at the official YouTube channel of Felta Multimedia Inc. that will be shown on our screen. And for the inquiries, you may DM us at the official Facebook page of Felta Multimedia Inc. or email us at feltamultimediainc@gmail.com. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of the day.